Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap and forecast for, I'll take these glasses on, Friday, November 24th, 2023, the day after the American Thanksgiving. Wishing all our friends down south of the border a wonderful holiday, time with family and friends, and celebrating what you're thankful in your life. It's something that I don't have much to say about that, really. Anyway, updating where the weather is going to be in the next little while for my friends out there, and a little recap for those of you in the future who are following this sort of thing, all 2 or 3 of you. But before we get started, as always, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the First Peoples, the First Nations of this land, from North Saanich out to Sooke and beyond, and across this beautiful land they call Turtle Island, I believe, for allowing us to live, work, and play and be here and exist and have a life on this earth, which is hard at times but amazing. And we came here, and let's do our best for each other and to help each other. I hope you guys are doing that in the future. Anyway, I could keep on going on and on about that stuff, but we're here for the weather and looking back at our last forecast. So I'm going to read a little bit off because I can't remember it all. It's been 2 weeks. I think over 2 weeks. Our last forecast was sometime around November 9th. We're at the 24th now. So yeah. Let's look back. So that last forecast of ours carrying us through Monday, the 13th, was pretty much bang on. Go back, take a look at it. I forgot to turn the volume up. Turn it up to max and listen closely. I think this one's on the right volume. And as we moved into the 14th, which would have been Tuesday, that trough that had been hanging over the Pacific Northwest, it drops south through offshore waters. And in behind, we have a light west-northwest flow that kicks in, brings cooler temperatures and a generally drying trend. Despite a few showers lingering around, we're in mostly benign weather for the 14th to the 17th, a mix of sun and clouds and some frosty mornings when it clears out. While that low that had dropped off to the south brings weather to the Cali coast, so they saw some rain down there. Now, as we get into the 18th, we see the flow start to back to the southwest. And this is as low pressure in the Gulf of Alaska sends a trough down through offshore water. So we see low pressure up here. We start seeing this troughing down through here and a southwest flow across the coast. This in turn starts to draw moisture from this low up here. And by the evening of the 18th, we see rain as the trough crosses crosses the whole west coast into the 19th. So this whole trough kind of goes onto the coast, drawing moisture up here, fairly mild, not great for the hills. The 19th in behind. Now this is the trend we start to see. In behind on the 19th, we see strong ridging building up to the Cali west coast. So after that whole trough moves through, we start seeing strong ridging build up here, up into BC, but not quite clear weather yet, because around the top of this high pressure, California is pretty clear down here, but we see low level moisture coming in with plenty of cloud for the low cloud persistent throughout the day on the 20th from the west on the top side of the ridge. Meanwhile, strong low pressure has swung up and spun up into the upper Gulf of Alaska. Now this is quite a strong low pressure. We've got some surf off that throughout the week. Get into that, maybe I won't. But it sends a front in across the coast from the southwest. This front moves in with a southwesterly flow. That's through the day on the 21st. Cloud thickens through the day. We get rain into evening. Not a ton of rain. It's kind of weakened by the time it hits the coast, considering how strong the low it was. However, in behind on the 22nd, which is Wednesday the 22nd, this low's moved on, that front has moved through overnight into the 22nd, and in behind we've got another ridging moving in like the last one, but this one is going to be sticking around for a long time. So that's moving in on the 22nd into the 23rd. Things clear out. We're on the 24th now. We had a hella frosty morning this morning. Temperatures have dropped to -2, but daytime temperatures in these type of systems still get reasonably warm. We call them I call it a cool spell, not a or chilly spell, not a cold snap or a deep freeze or anything. That comes from a different high pressure situation, but these ones will get temperatures down below 0, and we'll see frost in the morning, but daytime reasonable temperatures. Now it looks like this ridge is going to stick around, let's see, today's Friday, all through the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, all well into next week. We're going to be sunny, probably frosty mornings, sometimes not, maybe a little bit of low cloud here and there, but really quite sunny and nice weather to finish out a dry November. So it's not until later into next week that we see the pattern start to shift as a westerly flow track we're expecting, or westerly storm track we're expecting to start hitting the coast late in the week to bring in a windy, wet start to December, and snow for the hills finally by then. So sorry to our American friends who came up and did not get any snow up in the mountains. There's been epic years, but this year wasn't one of them. There's rain coming to all the plants, animals, spirits and beings out there. That'll be coming for December. Until then, I hope you enjoy the sunshine. I'm going to get out there and try to do it also in the future. Hope you're doing well. And as always, my friends, may the forecast be with you.